Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. How we sounding out there, guys?
You're a fucking loser. You live in your mom's basement. You probably have a 2-inch cock. You sound like a white guy.
Congratulations.
For what?
You said you got a girlfriend.
You're probably a virgin.
So, that's a no for Netflix and chill?
Fuck you.
So I'm curious. Tell me about your show. What do you talk about?
I talk about how women ain't shit.
Oh.
What's up, guys? It's your man, Donovan Sharp, and welcome to the 803rd edition of TSR Live, your daily dose of toxic masculinity. It is Wednesday, November 11th. I'm asking for a friend. It is Wednesday, I think November 11th of 2021. It is good to have you all in today. As always, we are streaming live to multiple platforms. Facebook, mgtow.tv, mailosphere.tv, DLive, YouTube, Twitch, and of course in crystal clear high-resolution 4K to SharpStream, which is where I stream all of my premium content for free on the app, which can be downloaded for Android or iOS at sharpstream.com. I just got, November the 10th, just got done with another successful breakdown of Too Hot to Handle. Yes, I cleared my cache, and so my Too Hot to Handle breakdowns are going to be Monday through Friday at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on SharpStream. If you want to get notifications when those go live, download the SharpStream app at sharpstream.com. You'll get notifications when I go live on SharpStream, YouTube, any other platform. So however you're watching, wherever you're watching from, thank you for making the Sharp Reality Live a part of your daily routine. For those of you watching for the very first time, my name is Donovan Sharp, and I specialize in decoding and translating female communication, both verbal and nonverbal, for the express purpose of showing men what women are really thinking and what their true intentions are. Now, I do this by breaking down videos, podcasts, and dating shows. I do this all live and in real time, which is something nobody else does. In the last 7+ years, I've written over 200 articles and 10 books. I have also live streamed almost 40,000 hours during that time span, and I've put out tens of thousands of hours of free content on just about every platform out there. I have over a dozen video courses designed to help you on your path to dominating life, which, by the way, include self-improvement, selecting and training, yes, I said training, the right woman, accurately decoding female communication, and much more. I have been in this community since 2014 and have collaborated with some of the biggest and most respected men in this space. Rollo Tomasi, Alpha Male Strategies, Kevin Samuels, Alan Roger Curry, Rouge Fee, Myron Gaines, Illimitable Man, Better Bachelor, Everett Overton, Coach Greg Adams, Aaron Clary, and many, many more. My goal, sorry about that. My goal is to help men just like you become the very best versions of yourselves by teaching you the ins and outs of manhood, masculinity, self-improvement, and dealing with women from a position of strength and knowledge. Guys, be sure to pick up my free ebook, my brand new free ebook, 14 questions she'll ask on the first date and how to correctly respond. Just go to donovansharp.com/newsletter, plug in your very best email, and the book is yours at no charge. It is absolutely positively free, not charging a thing for it. Oh boy, there we go. Not charging anything for it. Again, donovansharp.com/newsletter to get your hands on that ebook. Shout out to the snipers on the SharpStream side. Dre Raven, Geeky Anomaly, Hellfong, JBlaze11, Slapduck, and Damien Hanma. Good stuff. No, Damien, you did not miss. You did miss a breakdown, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm going to upload that to Patreon as well as SharpStream today. Shout out to my sharpshooters on the YouTube side. There we go. Sharpshooters on the YouTube side. Juan in Chicago breaks the tape first. Smoke some with Loop. Says she wasn't ready for the heat. No, she was not. Dre Raven, double dipping. Dr. B84, Jordan Hare says the best part of my day. Appreciate that. Dr. Thunder is in the house. 2 cents. Yes, it is November 10th. Yeah, I'm very, very bad with the dates. Very bad with the dates. Robert Leeser's in the house. Casual Germ. Good to see you in here. Sean Morris making an appearance for the first or second time. I think I remember you. Yes, it is Hipster Donovan today. Monday was Vice City Donovan. Today is Hipster Donovan. I think somebody mistook this for Hancock Donovan. No. Hancock Donovan has the big goggles and the... Nope, today is Hipster Donovan with my vintage Voltron t-shirt and everything in between. Now, you guys know, I'm going to go ahead and get right to it here. So you guys know that I do not, I don't read the comments. I hire someone, I pay someone, Heather, to go through my comments, delete any irresponsible comments that could get me banned, reported, etc. Every once in a while, she'll put in a canned response. Hey, thanks for, blah, 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 blah. Just to increase the engagement a little bit. Just to increase the engagement a little bit. And what ends up happening a lot of times is when this first started, when I first hired her to do this, or when I first added this to her buffet, I told her, look, I don't care if anybody's calling me. Listen, I don't care if they talk about me, talk about my girl. I don't care about any of that stuff. But let me know what the trends are. Let me know what the trends are. Let me know if more than one person is talking about something that could be of help to the stream, to the stream. And so, I'm not really, listen, Donovan, your wife is fat and old. That's been done to death. Don't care. Don't need to know about all that stuff. But if more than one person is saying, hey man, like the gain is a little too low, the sound effects are a little too loud, let me know. And I try to make changes if it's trending enough. Right. Today got a couple of suggestions that Heather sent over. She says, "Hey Donovan, nothing out of the ordinary in the comments. A few guys said you talk too much, and or that you pause the video too much, or some variation of that. So let me address that. Guys, if you don't like the fact that I talk too much during the video, or that I pause the video too much, listen, I hate to disappoint you, but this is how I do it. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you, giving me the feedback, but I mean, that's just how I am. If you think I talk too much, then this is not the channel for you. If you think I pause the video too much, this is not the breakdown for you. Listen, man, there are other reaction channels out there, and that's the great thing about a free market capitalistic society, is that you have options. And if you have, if you can find a better option than me, then by all means, exercise that option. I think the reason why people tend to complain about certain options, and listen, I'm guilty of this too, right? Like I complain about the DMV all the time. I don't complain about United Airlines. Why do I not complain about United Airlines or Spirit Airlines or whatever? Because I know I have options, right? If I have a bad experience on an airline, I'm not going to go and write some crazy review. I'll just choose another airline, right? If I buy a car and it's a junk mobile, I'm not going to, write a bad review about it. I'm going to just go out and get another car, right? That's just, that's just how people operate. So if there's a channel that I'm thinking about subscribing to, and there's something about the channel I don't like, I'll withdraw my subscribership and look for another channel that's either similar or better, in my opinion, than that channel. I don't feel the need to, and again, in the name of correction, listen, if people are giving, honest, valuable feedback, hey, listen, bring it. I mean, I'm not a professional at this at all. I'm learning everything on the fly. My lighting is amateur. You guys can tell. I try to light this place as best I can. I'm not a George Kellis or a Blake. I don't know anything about this stuff. I'm doing the best I can. It's just me in the studio. I'm doing the jobs of about 15 people. It is what it is. If I could use a little bit of help on the production side, hey Donovan, your voice is a little too loud, too low, sound effects. Hey, I'm all for it. That's the kind of stuff that I welcome. But if you find yourself complaining, oh, you talk too much or you pause the video too much, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not going to change that. So rather than, expending energy, and apparently this is quite a few people, otherwise Heather would not have let me know about it. But if you have a problem with the way I do things, you don't have to watch the video. You don't have to subscribe. And listen, it's no hard feelings. It's no hard feelings on my part. I mean, listen, man, I mean, if some people think I talk too much, I mean, my rebuttal is that's kind of why you tune in, is to listen to me talk. I'm the only one on my show. I'm going to talk. But listen, if my brand, if my presentation is not your cup of tea, not mad at you. Not mad at you. I appreciate the engagement. You made a comment on my video. That pushes it up in the algorithm. If you hit the thumbs down, that pushes up in the algorithm. I appreciate that. But if you expect me to change because you complain about it, you can go fuck yourself. There are other options. If there is someone out there who you think does this better than I do, hey, by all means. I am not for everybody. I'm not for everybody. So listen, if you want to complain, please, by all means, complain. It pushes me up in the algorithm, and you're really doing me a favor. But just because you think I talk too much doesn't mean I'm going to talk any less. Yeah, Josh on the YouTube site says, isn't you talking the point of the show? I thought maybe. Geeky Anomaly says, OMG, he talks too much, unsub. Yeah, I've never really understood people who let me know that they're unsubbing. I'm not following you anymore. Well, fam, don't let the door hit you where the good Lord splits you. Like, it is what it is. I gain and lose subs every day. I'm happy that you're taking the time to let me know that you're on your way out the door, but to me, that's like a woman telling you that she's going out on a date because she really wants to fuck you. You really want to listen to my content, but for whatever reason, you can't find anything that's any better. So you complain. And I'm not changing for you or anybody else. And I've got over 126,000 people who agree with me. Second thing, Heather says, another trend I noticed from Monday's videos were guys saying something about not allowing ratchet black women to represent all black women, and that the ratchets on Kevin Samuels' show and Fresh and Fit are off code. Off code. And that is what brings me to the main event. That is what brings me to the main event. To the gentlemen, or probably women too, I guess. I don't ask Heather for details. I just tell her to give me the highlights. But for men and women in my comment section who like to say things like, well, not all black women, or the preposterous statement that, oh, these black women are off code, as if to imply that these are not the typical black women. My rebuttal to that is, how much more do you have to see to understand that this is who and what you are dealing with? How much more do you have to see? Not all black women, but dude, 95% of the bitches that Myron has to Frank Castle out of the studio, black women. I think he's been assaulted by more than one. Right? Kevin Samuels, the women that are on his channel, they all, and again, they're not all exactly the same, but they all are following the same script. They all have the same mindset. So to suggest that those women are off code, I disagree. I think that American black women who make appearances on Fresh and Fit or Kevin Samuels, again, mutually exclusive and all that other kind of stuff, I think they're on code. Brothers, before we break down this video to show that black women who act like this are on code, let me ask you this. How many more times, how many more women are you going to have to see? How many more times? How many more fastballs down the middle? How many more predictable ass females are you going to have to see between these two channels with with a combined 2 million subscribers, how much more of that are you going to have to see to admit to yourself, you know what? This is who and what black women really are. Listen, I'm not going to be the guy that tells you to stop dating black women. Listen. When it comes down to it, some guys are just not attracted to non-black women. I'm not mad at that. If black women are your type, if you're sexually attracted to black women and not sexually attracted to other races of women, cool. Like, nobody's suggesting that your type is, no. But the reason why a lot of you niggas get fucked up in the game is because you're not admitting to yourself what you're dealing with. You go into these interactions, these dates, these relationships with sisters, thinking, well, it's not all. You're generalizing, it's not all. They're off code. No, they're on code. They're on code. Nobody is suggesting that you have to give up on black women. Okay? I have never, listen, and if I've said it in the past, I'm going to go ahead and retract that statement. If you want to date, and this actually goes for all women, if you want to date black women, go right ahead. To a broader audience, if you want to date Western women, if you want to go through the rigmarole that it takes to train and date a Western woman, I'm not going to talk you out of that either. What I am going to do is what this channel is predicated on. That is to let you know what the risks are. Let you know who and what you're dealing with. Growing up, until I was 32 years old, all of my interactions with women ended in some sort of disaster. Not some more than others, but I didn't get it right. Only when I adopted the red mindset did my relationships with the opposite sex improve substantially. It wasn't because I swore them off or no. It's because I accepted Western women for who and what they are. That's why my relationships with them have improved over the years. Yes, there were some learning curves, there were some growing pains, but until I actually sat down and accepted, okay, this is who women really are, that's the only time things improved. If I went into every interaction with a woman after adopting the red, well, not all women are like that, I'd still be fucked up in the game, right? I'm not the guy that's going to tell you to just give up on all women. No, there are risks involved. And if you don't want to take those risks, I'm not mad at that either. But by the same token, if you are going to interact with women, there are certain things you are going to, there are certain absolutes you're going to have to resolve your mind to accept. This is the problem that brothers are having with sisters. Anytime somebody points out a bitch like this, or the bitch is on Fresh and Fit for the last, I don't know how long, most of the women on Kevin Samuels, they always think, yeah, but not all black women. You're generalizing, they're off code. Brothers, these women are on code. And you're the only ones that don't really seem to realize it. So here we have, once again, another quintessential example of a black woman, a black female, young, attractive black female who is on code. She's belligerent, she is irreverent, she has no respect, and she has not a clue. And she doesn't have a clue that she doesn't have a clue. And Kevin Samuels could have given her the wake-up call of all wake-up calls, but it appears that crazy people don't know they're crazy. So away we go.
Do you want to be married one day?
Of course.
No, it's not really of course. Why?
I want to get married because it's not more so of the marriage, like the certificate, it's more so of the union. Like, I want another man to want to spend the rest of his life with me, just like I want to spend the rest of his life with him. So it's more so like the union, because marriage, I feel like, you know, legally, like with all the certificates and, you know, going back and forth with like sharing assets and things, but it's like the union of it and just love itself and just being with somebody for the rest of your life and confessing your vows unto God.
Okay, so.
And raising a family, like that's like the vibe.
Why is this? Oh boy. Okay, I think I see what's happening now. For whatever reason, there we are. So the first thing you are
What part
going
of the country do you live in?
to notice
DMV, Maryland.
is, yeah, that's for you guys who think I pause the video too much. Just to sort of double down. The first thing you notice about this woman is the fact that she's very demonstrative, right? Geeky Anomaly on the Sharp Stream side also nailed it. Why are you shouting? She's very demonstrative. And listen, a demonstrative woman is not a bad thing. But women who are demonstrative, who are extroverted, these women are attention whores. These women are attention whores. Dude, Sean Morris, dude, you guys are in my head. Sean Morris literally picked out what's in my notes here. The quick movements of fake feminine behavior you pointed out before. Sean, you gonna man, I'm gonna tell you what. Sean, you're gonna fuck around, man. You're gonna fuck around and give away the game. Sean Morris is out here giving up the game. Come on, Sean. Come on, Sean. We got to let him wonder for a little while, but Sean is 100% right. 100% right. All of these quick movements, this is not really the way she moves. This is not really the way she moves. This is not really the way she talks. Right? Dr. B84 on the Sharp Stream, on the YouTube side says, yep, she's hood and her movements are not feminine. There you go. This is that fake femininity, y'all. Fake femininity. See-thrim, cloak the hood rat in me. Dude, I'm absolutely trying to tell you guys. I'm telling you. And you will see her body language change as this interview regresses.
See, one thing that shocks me about so many of our women is we are so rebellious as a culture.
Right.
We rebel against conformity. It's like we like vibes more than structure.
What do you mean? Like, so going to structure. What do you mean structure?
Everything that you said it's not about. The legalities. All the.
But do you think the government kind of put that in play to kind of like?
Do you see? What's something else that you notice about this chick? She doesn't really let Kevin get 10 words in edgewise before she starts talking again. She interrupts him almost constantly. And guys, I'm going to warn you up front. It's going to be very frustrating. It's going to be very frustrating to listen to this interview. It is. She makes this interview almost unbearable. She almost makes it unbearable. But what you guys are going to have to understand is that this is what you are dealing with. Listen, no one is suggesting that you don't date black women. I don't. I'm not saying that you should or shouldn't, but I'm saying if you do, this is what you're dealing with.
It's just like,
Okay,
it's marriage about the
you asked me a question and you start answering.
Let you talk. You got it.
Well,
I'm going to let you talk on your own platform.
I mean, were your mother and father married?
Yes, they're married still.
How long have they been married?
I mean, before I've been born, so I want to say like 29 years. Like they got.
Were your
Here's another thing that seems to be on code with black women is that they can never answer closed-ended questions. Right? Did you go to college? Well, blah, 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 blah. How long have your parents been married? Well, blah, blah. No. How long have your parents been married? 29 years, Kevin. 29 years, Kevin. How tall are you? Well, between 5. How tall are you? Again, not feminine.
friends? Are their parents married?
Some of them are. It's like a you know how to.
See? Are your friends married? Like this is. Ooh.
What percentage of your friends, mother and father, are married and are still married?
I honestly want to say half and half. Like honestly, like I want to say I have my friends who grew up mom and dad both in the home.
Are they black?
Yeah. I mean, most of my friends are black or like mixed race.
What's
Mixed? Oh boy. What's
the marital rate in the black community?
So he just asked her the first question. This is when he is quizzing her for the very first time. What is the marital rate in the black community? Now, those of you here in the class of Sharp, you guys know what the marital rate in the black community is, right? For black women, anyway. 1 in 4 black women get married, which means 3 in 4 black women will never get married. Those who do not know history are only doomed to repeat it.
Marriage rate in the black community now, and I remember watching one of your segments saying
30%.
Now she's going into, do you guys see how she always goes off into a tangent? Right?
30%. 30%. So I don't understand at 26 years old.
Yeah, Damien Hanna says at least Fresh's girl is feminine. Hashtag Team Sharp FNF. Yeah, of course. Of course. Dude, Fresh's girl is pretty and she's feminine and she shuts the fuck up.
Honestly. Why are you coming in?
Yeah, Dirty Dan says yes or no questions turn into life stories. Guys, how annoying is this? Like, think about what it's like to have just a simple conversation with this woman. Think about that. Guys, this is the way most sisters are. Oh, it's not all sisters. Guys, again, she's on code. Don't let these off-code sisters... Nope, this chick is on code. This is who you're dealing with. These are your queens.
To this with this whole what the government did and why they did. Why is that even in your mindset at such a young age?
It's more so like, okay, with marriage, it's just like, say if we were to get married, right? And say we...
Oh my God, this woman is... Dude, she's scatterbrained. She's scatterbrained. It's like she can't... Listen, I mean, I'm not a doctor, but her conversation patterns, it's almost got ADHD. Like, she's all over the place.
Were to get divorced. It's just all the other the stuff that come with that. Like,
so I want you guys to understand, any decision made in fear, scarcity, and lack. Understand what she went. She went all the way to, if I'm the 1 in 4 black women to get married, and then if I'm one of the 80% of women who file divorce, why are you going all the way to the end in the horror? Why? At 26 years old, why are you jumping all the way to divorce?
Look at her. She doesn't know why. She has no idea why. She has no idea why. Her parents are married. Half her friends are married. So why all of a sudden is she jumping to divorce? Like, has anyone really thought about that? Like, why, like why does she feel the need to just all of a sudden jump to divorce? If she allegedly has the example, then live by the example. Coach Yaku, with the 10 CHFs, says, hey, Donovan, it's me, the entrepreneur. I really love your stuff. Are you going to make a course on how to become a good podcaster / YouTube? Greetings from Switzerland. Yes. I'm actually working on a course that I'm going to release right around the summer of 2022. DJ Berserk, $5, says, the majority of black women are like this. Don't cap. The good black women are the minority. You're right about that. Basil Denson, $2, says, a good amount to where I don't date black women. I'm black. LOL. Like I said, I'm never going to tell you what you should or shouldn't do. Just understand, if you want to date sisters, this is what you're going to have to deal with. Now, some men want to deal with this. Some men are capable of dealing with this. I don't know anybody who is, but hey, man, never say never. But again, until you accept sisters for who and what they are, and stop trying to cape up for these basic bitches, you're going to continue to get finessed by these chicks. Mr. J, $5, says, I hate that so much, not answering a simple and direct question with a simple answer, especially when it's a one-word answer. It's so frustrating. Six Ball, welcome to Chat Privileges. At Six Ball to welcome him or her, I would assume, to Chat Privileges. Six Ball, if you would, age and location in the chat. And of course, you guys all know what the tradition here is at TSR Towers. The first time somebody becomes a member of Chat Privileges, everybody, age and location check. Age and location check. Let's continue.
Please explain.
And honestly, that's really a good question. I mean, of course, it's not something that I want. I don't want to get divorced, but it's also just...
That's what you talk about. I mean, when you came...
She went right from marriage to divorce. And you want to know what the sad part about this is? This is an attractive young woman. I'm not even going to make a guess on her hair, but she's an attractive young woman. And she opens her mouth and she instantly becomes unattractive.
Yep. Talking. So if your mother and father are married almost 30 years and half your friends come from nuclear families, why do you come in talking like a woman who's seen the worst parts of stuff and worried about the government and structure and divorce.
I'll tell you why, Kevin. This is the mindset of black women. This is on code for sisters. This is on code, guys. This is on code. You niggas in the chat talking about quit letting these, whatever Heather said, letting women off code. Nope, this is on code. These are your queens with an A. Unique 79 already says fake hair Donovan. Okay, I can't. You know what? I give up on trying anymore. I give up on guessing. I need to go to Weave University because I need my certificate.
You sound like my dad. The government. You sound just like my dad.
But where'd you get this? Where'd you get this mess? Where'd you get this garbage from?
Do you see how she tried to compliment him and get her in his frame? You sound like my dad. Kevin looked right past that. He looked right past that. He's like, bitch, please, come on. I talk to 20 of you every day.
I think I was watching Vlad on the Vlad interviews, and I see Nick Cannon. I've discussed this before, but Nick Cannon was basically.
I'm sorry, Nick Cannon. What does Nick Cannon have to do? What does Nick Cannon have to do with marriage and divorce, baby girl? What does Nick Cannon have to do with any of this stuff? Doesn't Nick Cannon have like 10 baby mamas? And has like another 3-4 bitches pregnant? Why are we even bringing them in? Why are we even bringing what value does Nick Cannon have to this conversation other than the importance of wrapping your shit?
Basically saying about, I forgot, don't quote me, but basically how the government just keeps track with your, just keeps up with your money. Like love is about.
Now, I did not see this. Kevin is flipping her off. Wow. You guys have to understand, I listen to these interviews while I'm lifting weights. So most of the time I'm not watching the camera. But I've never seen Kevin stick up his middle finger like this. This is insane. This is insane. Wow.
That's bullshit.
Oops.
Hey man, Nick Cannon, shut the fuck up. This dude got like 18 women pregnant right now.
Oh hell no!
But if you think about it,
no, I need you to be quiet.
What the French toast?
Because you're listening to a guy who's a multimillionaire who wears a turban. And I'm saying this because
oh my God. He said he's listening to a dude who's a multimillionaire who wears a turban. Listen, I'm never going to critique anyone's fashion, but the turban, Nick, what are we doing? Mr. DG456, $5 says, how do these, quote, most educated, higher earning so-called professional women get through Monday morning staff meetings? The boss wants a yes or a no. Yeah, it's interesting. The average sister in this country makes below $30,000 a year. So there you go.
you cannot talk about what a celebrity and a creative does. That's one of the major flaws in our community. We're the only people who let the celebrities, athletes, and entertainers speak for us, where other groups of people let the business people and the academics and the politicians speak.
I have said this for years. I've talked about this since the episodes in the 300s. I have talked about this for years. I have no idea why black women want to compare themselves to Beyonce or Rihanna or whoever. Well, Janet Jackson had a kid at 50, so can I.
Nope.
No, you can't. Well, Beyonce had twins, so can I.
Nope.
No. Bitch, you ain't Beyonce. Okay? You ain't Janet Jackson. You ain't J-Lo. Listen, you ain't Jada, but you're on your way to being Jada. Look, niggas and sisters, check it out. Check it out. Stop comparing real life to celebrities and entertainers. They are not like us. They are the only thing we have in common with them is that they are human. They live a very different existence. They live a very different existence than we do. So stop comparing yourself to celebrities and athletes. This is a fool's errand.
Why are you going to let people speak to you who perform for a living and who don't live a normal life? And then you're going to listen to what, Nick Cannon? How many women are pregnant with Nick Cannon's child right now?
Shit.
A whole lot.
26.
So you're going to listen to this man instead of your father, who gave you a stable upbringing. And you're going to listen to Vlad TV.
See that? See that? See that? Now, again, I want to make this clear. This isn't just a problem with sisters. This isn't a problem with just sisters. Don't get me wrong. Brothers share this same issue, not at the rate that black women do. Not at the rate that black women do, but y'all, listen. We got niggas in here wanting to talk shit about me and my girl and this and that and the other, but then, yeah, Will and Jada, yeah, that's black love. Yeah, how's that working out? The Obamas, yeah, that's black love. That dude was the fucking president. You don't think Obama was smashing bitches on the side? I would too if Michelle was my wife. It is what it is, man. See, listen, you can make your choice. You can make your choice. You can talk about whoever you want, however you want, whatever the case may be. But I'll tell you this. I'll give you better advice about life and women than Nick fucking Cannon. Oh, wait a minute. That was supposed to be my moment.
But listen, Kevin, I don't want to get you.
I mean, he's asked.
What I'm trying to understand is, you say you want to be married one day.
Correct.
But your mind, the field of your mind, is where a man has to plant his seed, and your field is contaminated.
Oops. Oh, shit. Damn. Kevin's getting savage on these hoes, y'all.
So?
You think so?
Okay.
Yeah, see, that's when she knows he's onto something, but she doesn't want to really. I mean, you think so? Yeah, bitch. Yeah, actually. Yeah.
Yep.
Listen, it's like one of the things where it's like, understood, and we did kind of start off on the wrong foot, where like my mind did kind of went. My friend just texted me, he was like, I love this man.
Turn out the comments, please, man.
Here she goes.
You can't do.
She's got a nose ring, fake hair, and an arm tattoo. Oh my god. Oh my god. And now she's looking at the comments.
My friend texted me.
Okay, but what I need you to do, okay? I need you to focus. I'm running the show, and you're all over the place.
Like, this girl is attractive. She has a beautiful smile, nice teeth. She has pretty eyes. Like, this is almost as sad a case as the female attorney on the lead attorney. That's crazy.
And I'm trying to have,
like, what? Look at this woman. What a waste. What a waste. What a waste. What a waste. She is one of the very few everyday attractive black women. And this bitch has ADD in the goddamn mouth.
the conversation is going to help people. You're looking at comments and everything else. Let's just have the conversation.
Okay. I respect that. Okay.
Jay Woodyer Jr. $2 says, but Donovan, Superman can fly. Get the fuck out for real. Yeah, exactly.
Well, so at 26, life should be full of optimism and possibility, not this garbage you're talking about. Where did this come from?
But to be honest,
She did not even listen to what he said. Listen to this. Listen. She's not even listening. Watch.
At 26,
Just watch.
life should be full of optimism and possibility, not this garbage you're talking about. Where did this come
but
from?
to be honest, so Kevin, you brought up marriage because let's be clear. I'm 26 and the objective is to continue to build my business.
Uh-oh. Let's be clear, Kevin. I'm 26 and the objective is to build my business. Yet another sister. Now this is what black women have in common with white girls. This is what black women have in common with white girls. They think their 20s are for them. I'm going to enjoy my 20s. I'm going to become a big baller. big baller. Then I'm going to settle down and find me a man. This woman is 26 years old. She's attractive. Why isn't she thinking about marriage? Why isn't she thinking about relationships? Nope. She wants to build her business. Trevino95, $20 says, get the likes of people. Great show, DS, but man, you talk a lot. You think I can come onto your channel for you? And jokes aside, thanks for the content and keep it up. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Listen, if you guys think, look. If you guys think I talk a lot on the air, you should see me at home. Listen, man, I'm going to tell you what. I am the same person on and off the camera. I'm a motor mouth. I am a fucking motor mouth. Ask my girl. Dude, I talk all the time. Dev knows that I'm feeling some type of way when I stop talking. When I stop talking, that's when she knows I'm feeling some type of way. And I'm not the type of dude who's just gonna let her, what's wrong? No, I'm not that dude. I'm like, yo, Dev, check this out. If I got something to talk to her about, I don't keep that shit inside. I'll walk downstairs. Hey, pause the TV. I'll pull up the gray chair. Okay, this is what the fuck is up. But yeah, if I'm gonna run my mouth all the goddamn time, I may as well get paid for it. Unlike this chick.
I'm a virgin.
Oh fuck!
No, you can.
Did this bitch really just say she was a virgin?
Marriage, because let's be clear, I'm 26 and the objective is to continue to build my business. I'm a virgin.
Oh fuck!
No, you can.
She sells virgin hair. Oh boy. See, Kevin is making sounds that he doesn't normally make. That means you know it's about to get real.
Here we go.
Downplay
Here's all this shit. Oh my
Kevin,
god.
you can downplay it.
No.
When do you start?
Do not overtalk me. What, the French toast? I don't care about a 26-year-old's business. Here's the problem. So many of our women feel like they got to go get all the pieces of your life together, and then you think you can come fit marriage in. Why do non-black women everybody can seem to go do all the stuff y'all talking about doing and still be married and have families? I feel like marriage and family is something to do after you got your business together.
Well, there we go, Kevin. And this is why 1 in 4 black women are married. Yeah, Unique79 says,
Stop the cap.
yeah, this bitch didn't have a business. She didn't have a business, man. Listen, man, if someone ever tells you, yeah, I'm a business owner, I'm an entrepreneur. Oh, really? So have you filled out a 1099? You have a W-9? You have a W-9? Do you have an accountant? How much did you pay in taxes last year? What does your tax bill look like? What's your revenue? What are your expenses? And what is your profit? What do your numbers look like year over year, month over month? If they can't answer those questions, they have no business talking about, I got a business. Any bitch just thinks that because she says she's a CEO, she's a goddamn CEO. No, fuck that noise. That's some bullshit.
Stop the cap.
When is really the right time for marriage and family? It's like
22 years old.
Actually, I disagree with Kevin. The right time for marriage is 18 to 24. When is the right time for marriage? Yeah. 18 to 24. Jay Woodyard Jr. says, hey, Trevino, we came here for D-Sharp's commentary. Yeah, he was joking around, Jay Woodyard. A Trevino 95, $10 says, virgin, stop the cap. He says, virgin?
Stop the cap.
No, she said she sells virgin hair. I thought that she might have said that she was a virgin. But no, she says she sells virgin hair. That's why Kevin lost his mind. And she has a tattoo. Make no mistake about it. If she smokes, she's not a virgin. If she has a tattoo, she's not a virgin. Period. I've never met or heard of a girl who has a tattoo whose hymen was intact.
22.
Yeah, look at that. When is the right time? Listen, watch this.
Do after you got your business together.
Look at this.
When is really the right time for marriage and family? It's like
22 years old.
22.
22. You want to know how preposterous this sounds to her? 22, huh? I'm supposed to get married at 22? The fuck is you talking about The fuck is you talking about, Kevin? 22? Huh? 22? Let's run that back. Let's run that back. Again, this is on code.
Push out like
Do after you got your business together.
when is really the right time for marriage and family? It's like
22 years old.
22.
22. 22. These are your queens, brothers. And again, hey, look. If you're trying to deal with these chicks, hey, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. Just understand that if you are going to deal with them, you need to be honest about who and what you are dealing with. That's what this is about. This is not about hating black women. This is not about encouraging men to date outside their race. Nope. Nope. I date outside my race because I have options. Right? And I think a lot of brothers could date outside their race if they actually believed that they could. But then there are some brothers who don't date outside their race because you are really attracted to black women. Hey, not mad at that. Not mad at that, man. Hey, look, nation building and all of that. Right? Right? Just understand that if you're going to deal with sisters, if you're going to deal with sisters on any level, you need to know who and what you're dealing with. And you are seeing what you're dealing with on the screen. What this woman is doing is on code. She is not the atypical black woman. Brothers. Okay? She's not the atypical black woman. She's not the off-code black woman. She's not the exception to the rule. No. This woman is the rule. This woman is the rule. No, not every black woman is exactly like this chick down to the hair fiber. Of course not. But most black women adopt this mindset. Get married at 22? What the?
What the French toast?
You may as well talk about cleaning a nigga's house. and we know how black women feel about cleaning a nigga's house that they actually like. Go figure. Look at her.
Push out like have a kid at 22 when I'm a baby myself. Don't you think 22
A baby? Say what?
Goddamn baby.
But
You're a
would you
grown
talk to a
adult.
22-year-old though? You would think she's a baby.
Don't.
Whoa. What? It's so funny. It's so funny how women always try to. They always attempt to disclaim. They always attempt to disclaim their knowledge. Right? They always have a 22-year-old girl. That's what Guste said on her. Why are you worried about a 22-year-old girl? No, bitch, you're a grown-ass fucking woman, Guste. This bitch is a grown-ass woman. If you go out and you kill someone, they're not going to try you as a girl, bitch. They're going to try you as a fucking adult because that's what you are. Everybody wants to be a little girl when it comes to being the victim. I'm supposed to get married as a little girl. Bitch, you have more sexual experience with women at the age of 22 than most men have at the age of 32. And that's right, I said men. I forget which law it is. But here are the facts. Most women have had more sexual encounters with women than most men. Facts. Facts. So don't come on here talking about a 22-year-old girl. I'm a baby at 22. You are a grown-ass woman. Stop this nonsense.
Don't try this shit with me. Now, see, we're about to go off the rails.
Uh-oh.
You don't answer a question with a question. Are you here to argue, or are you here to get enlightened? Because you seem like because here's what I'm here. Did you go to college?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, nope. No.
Okay,
oh my God. Guys. This woman can't even be honest about shit that she doesn't have to lie about. Did you go to college? Yeah, no. Listen.
Here to argue, or are you here to get enlightened? Because you seem like because here's what I'm here. Did you go to college?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
No, the fuck you didn't.
Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? We can't even be honest about. DC Johnson on the YouTube side says a 22-year-old has probably. Says their response is, "I'm grown." When they want to do something they probably shouldn't. Right? I'm a grown ass woman. But then when they say, hey, you should get married at 22, when I'm a baby. Listen to this lie one more time. This is some bullshit.
Are you here to argue or are you here to get enlightened? Because you seem like you...
Kevin, she's there to argue, fam.
Because here's what I hear. Did you go to college?
Yeah, I mean, no. I mean...
Okay.
Well, which is it? Which is it? Is it yes, no, or I mean?
What's your business?
Uh-oh.
Well, I sell virgin hair extensions, Jinxie Central.
Thank you. So when we talk to so many...
That's not a business, boo. That's not a business, boo. Come on. Come on. Do you have a 1099? Do you have a W-9? Do you have an accountant? Come on, man.
By women, what are their businesses? Some form of hair, lashes, some sort of multi...
And it's funny, she looks like she's trying to advertise her virgin hair. What's the difference between virgin hair anyway? Like, what? Isn't hair hair? Is virgin hair that's only cut from the scalps of virgins? I don't know.
Level marketing or real estate. It's not a business.
Real estate. Every bitch wants to be in real estate because they think it's a get-rich-quick thing.
That, Kevin? I'm asking because I want to be enlightened.
Oh, I'm asking because I want to be enlightened. You see the disingenuousness? I'm asking because I want to be enlightened. Now she's being disrespectful. Now she's being disrespectful. She's been irreverent, cutting Kevin off, but now, I'm asking because I want to be enlightened. No, you're asking because you want Kevin to qualify to you.
What's wrong with it?
Yes.
What's wrong with it is what is life about?
Being happy and creating memories.
Life is about people.
Being happy and creating memories? Yeah, that's a Disney fantasy, sweetie.
Really, nigga?
Okay, so go into that. Do you see how it's so funny, man? Kevin is so good. She tries to take control of this conversation to tell Kevin to answer something. Okay, so go into that.
When the coronavirus hit in 2020, where are you living?
Do you see how she said, so go into that? So go into that. She didn't say, oh, life is about people. Can you explain? Can you explain that to me, please? No, that's the real her coming out. So go into that. See, what she's trying to do here is she's trying to show up a 52-year-old man. I'm going to go on to Kevin Samuel's Instagram Live, and I'm going to make him look stupid. Kevin's undefeated, man. Kevin's undefeated. And, this girl, the likes of this girl could never go into that. Yeah, she's disrespectful, she's irreverent, and she's a fucking idiot. Jay Woodward Jr., $2 says, my bad, Trev. I got my bros back, D Sharp. Absolutely.
With my mommy and daddy.
With your mommy and dad.
What the fuck was that? With my mommy and daddy?
When the coronavirus hit in 2020, where are you living?
With my mommy and daddy.
Oh my God.
With my mommy and daddy. Guys, you've heard me talk about this concept many, many times before. But for those of you who are watching me possibly for the very first time, understand this. And this is also in the 49 Laws of Sharp. Women stop maturing when they figure out that men want to have sex with them. They stop maturing. As soon as a female figures out that men want to have sex with her, she stops emotionally maturing. Now, why is that, Donovan? Well, that's simple. A female's sexuality is her very existence. A female who does not have any sexual allure will not get anything. Period. She won't get anything. A female's sexual allure opens all of the doors. It opens the door to sex, which leads to relationships, which leads to marriage, which leads to provisioning. A woman's sexuality is the key to her survival. Literally. So when a woman figures out, oh, These men want to have sex with me. Her subconscious or firmware subconsciously go, okay. Men want to fuck us, shutting down all emotional maturity. Why? Because emotional maturity is no longer required to advance in life. Now, they start to mature again. They go through their teens and 20s, right? But when women start to mature again, the moment women start to mature again, that's when it becomes clear to them that they're not getting the same offers. That's when she starts to mature again. So when she's 31, 32 years old, yeah, listen, she still gets attention from men, but not quite as much as she used to. The quality of guys trying to holler, not what it used to be when she was 18, 19, 20, 21 years old. So at 35 years old, she realizes, oh shit, I've hit the wall. Women are always the last to know they've hit the wall. What happens then? Bzzz, that firmware kicks back in and says, okay, men no longer want to fuck us at the rate they used to want to fuck us, so now we must emotionally mature so that we can survive. Right? Our options are now limited. We still have options, but we don't have as many options as we used to have. And to that end, we now have to mature emotionally. So a girl who figures out that men want to fuck them, in 16 years old, that's a conservative number. She keeps that same 16-year-old mindset until she's about 36 years old. But here's what happens. When she starts to mature again, she doesn't start to mature as a 36-year-old woman. Oh, no. She's 36 going on 17. When she's 38, she has the maturity of an 18-year-old. 39, the maturity of a 19-year-old. 40 years old, the maturity of a 20-year-old. This is why Rebel 5150 said it. This is why we have the old adage, women grow old, but they never grow up. My mother is 61 years old, going on 62. She still acts like she's 30. I'm not even kidding. Not kidding. Still act like she's 30. Still acts like she's 30 years old, like she's out here playing the field. I'm like, Mom, like you're 4 years from retiring. You have an AARP card. Quit talking about going to the club. A lot of guys often wonder, why is it that these women out here act like children? This is why. This is why this 26-year-old woman is acting like a 12-year-old girl. Mommy and daddy.
Your mommy and daddy, right.
See, she thinks that's cute.
As a 26-year-old woman.
Jay Blaze says the same thing happened to Kyrie Irving when he could shoot a basketball. Now that I would agree with.
With your mommy and daddy. The family and the unit they built. What's wrong with what you're talking about is so many women who share your reflection were in their... Please hold the phone still. So many...
Unique 79 with the $13 Cash App says cat food is for cat food is the future. Donovan, buy some shares. I think I will. Charles R with the $5 Cash App says paying dues. Appreciate that. Appreciate you guys very much.
Women who share your reflection.
You guys just hooked me up with dinner. I think I'm gonna buy a poke bowl for dinner. High protein poke bowl, baby.
Stuck in their houses, their apartments by themselves with nothing except these so-called jobs and so-called businesses.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Man, what about building a lash business keeps you from being in a healthy, committed relationship, building a family?
Josh with the $5 super chat says, about to do off, gotta clock in, but great content, brother. I'll catch the rest on lunch. Appreciate that. Charles Tofield, $5 says, on few occasions, Kevin Samuels has used the phrase second or third life within the context of men. Do you know about his shows to elaborate? I do not know. I do not know about those.
But also, Kevin, you have to remember.
What about building a lash business keeps you from being in a healthy, functioning, committed relationship, building a family? What keeps you from doing it?
That's the thing, Kevin. Absolutely nothing, but it takes two to tango. So
what does that have to do with anything? It takes two to tango. What? No. It takes one to tango. You have to qualify to the men you want. It ain't the other way around, chick.
I'm ready, and I'm ready to commit and make the time.
You're not ready to commit.
Oh, no.
What makes you say that?
Damn,
Are you kidding me? What makes... Oops. Kevin tells her she's not ready to commit. Her response is, what makes you say that? Is she serious?
I'm talking to a teenager right now.
There it is. What did I just tell you? Talking to a teenager. Talking to a teenager, y'all. Talking to a teenager. This woman figured out that dudes want to fuck her probably around the age 15 or 16. So that's why she's acting like a teenager.
But what I'm talking to you because at 26 years old, you're bouncing all over the place.
Yep.
But when I asked you when times got tough, you said mommy and daddy. That's not what a 26-year-old adult says. And
Well, I mean, I'm just living. I am living with my parents.
Oh, she's living with her parents. Oh, my goodness. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, this is not getting any better for her.
No. I know.
She thinks it's funny. She thinks it's funny. Look at this. She thinks it's cute.
All adult says.
Well, I mean, I'm just living. I am living with my parents.
I know. I know.
But listen, can I?
No, I don't know. No. You need to listen because this is why so many black men. What do y'all
date outside their race? Kevin, say it.
want black men to marry? Women who are
Date outside their race. Kevin, say it.
fear-minded,
Kevin's not gonna say it, so I will. Actually, Fresh said it.
scarcity-minded, lack-minded, who all want to be business owners and bosses of lash businesses. Ma'am, no disrespect intended, but that is a joke of a business. It's not.
Oh no! Wow, no disrespect, but that's a fucking joke. You want to know why that's a fucking joke? It's because anybody can say, "Oh, I have a lash business."
It's a lifestyle business.
But
It's a
Kevin, like,
ma'am, a business.
Doesn't want to listen.
Look, due respect, I'm a business owner, and I don't even call myself what a lot of you guys call yourself because I don't have employees yet. To have
See that? See that? Kevin is a business owner. Kevin is a business owner. Oh, yes, he is. But he doesn't even call himself a business owner because he doesn't have employees. Now, I'm a business owner. I have several employees. But I don't call myself, I'm the CEO of Sharp Enterprises. No, dude, fuck the titles. Just pay me the goddamn money. What relation are you with? Listen, man, my name is Donovan Sharp. I just work here. Pay me the money. MT Soul $5 says they never grow up. Technically, marriage is a man replacing the father's job. That's why the father gives her away. Wow, very well said. Very well said. Jackson Doss, $5, says helping to keep the lights on at Donovan Sharp University. Appreciate that. Hey, man, y'all know the light bill. Listen, man, I am surrounded by probably $75,000 worth of equipment. And that's just here. That's not even counting my supply closet. So you already know the light bill is critical here. Dude, our electric bill, you know what? It's funny. I don't even know what our electric bill is because it's just on auto pay. If I see something that goes through for $500, $600, I assume that's probably the light bill.
business, you need to have employees. You're 26, no college degree, living at home with your parents.
Correct.
Talking like a boss.
Kevin, listen though. You're not listening to me. I let you speak. Let's have a conversation.
Oh my God, this bitch. Really? I let you speak. Let's have a conversation, bitch. This is my platform.
Listen, everybody's different. And
Kevin finally just gave up. He's like, all right, fuck it. All right.
Talking like a boss.
Kevin, listen though. You're not listening to me. I let you speak. Let's have a conversation. Listen, everybody's different.
That was great.
I could easily move out, but I want to move out in.
Oh, here we go.
Stop the cap.
I could easily move out. No, you couldn't. Because if you could have moved out, you would have moved out.
Make it make sense though. Everybody, I could easily move out and be somewhere in an okay neighborhood apartment, but I want to move out. I'm building my credit. I'm saving my money to where when I move out, I'm gonna have my own property.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. The moocher's anthem. The loser's anthem. The loser's anthem. Well, the reason why I don't have a place of my own is because I don't want to rent. I want to own. That's why I'm still living with my mama. Right? I don't want to throw away thousands of dollars a month making somebody else rich. I'd rather own my own shit. No. That's the excuse. That's the excuse that people tell other people, that people give other people to stay where they're at. Well, why are you still living at your mom's, man? I'm still saving up for my new place. Got $38 in his checking account.
It's deeper than that. Like, I'm 26.
Look, easy, Kevin's not buying it. He already knows.
But I'm not in a rush to just move out here and just make mistakes and just waste money and rent in a rent.
And why I cut you off is because I talk to women like you every day who all are making the same mistakes.
See that?
What should I do then, Kevin? What should I do?
Grow up.
Oh boy.
Grow up.
And then what?
And then what? See? Now she's trying to take control of the conversation. Grow up, okay, and then what?
Tell me. And then what? Because, Kevin, you get frustrated.
Calm down.
Oh, shit.
Calm down.
Okay, I'm calm. But you do get frustrated.
Calm down.
Yo, this chick, listen, man. I think this chick needs counseling. I think she needs Ritalin because she's all over the place. Like, she's all over this motherfucker.
At the beginning of this thing, ladies, you talk too much. Don't talk to me like I'm a woman. You cannot keep this rapid.
Says she talks too much, Kevin. I know exactly how you feel.
Trying at me. I'm not your. You don't pester me like you're my little sister. I'm like your dad. I'm not that.
You got it.
Listen.
You got it.
What she says. I am trying to build up my credit. Did your credit have any dings on it?
Well, in the past. But that was just more so.
No. See, here come the excuses.
How have you messed up your credit by age 26?
Kyle 2020 on the Sharp Stream site says I can quit stripping anytime I want. There you go.
When I was younger, I did. It was some things to where I didn't pay. Honestly.
Okay, that's legit. We all make credit mistakes when we're young.
Speaking, I was in college. And
as we all are, yeah.
I kind of just was like,
whoa. Well, wait a minute. I thought she said she went to college, or did she say she didn't go to college? Right? So she was in college or she wasn't?
Stop the cap.
Not going back no more. Cool. So didn't go back, but also being young and dumb, just didn't pay the...
Being young and dumb, and that's not what you are now?
Tuition that I owed. And then and back then I was just really naive. I didn't think credit was important. I didn't know the importance of it until I had to make purchases to where she
is literally just parroting. I don't believe any of this.
Stop the cap.
I've heard this story 100 times. Brothers, these are your queens. This is who you're dealing with. I've said it. Listen, I'm going to repeat this throughout this interview. This is on code. This is on code for sisters. Niggas, y'all can miss me. Y'all can miss me with this. Oh, she's off code. Don't let her represent. Yo. How many, honestly, how many of these bitches are you going to have to see to be convinced that this is who and what you're dealing with? Huh? How many women who share this woman's mindset on Kevin Samuel's show do you have to see to finally accept black women for who and what they are? Again, nobody's suggesting that. Stay away from them. If this is what you want to do, if you want to deal with black women, cool. Just understand what you are dealing with. Miss me with this, well, not all black women. Yeah, well, most of them. And how do we know? Because ain't nobody trying to wife up these broads. 1 in 4.
Don't have the money.
That's why you need a man.
Oh!
Because women, like it or not, with set to your own devices, more women end up self-destructing.
There it is. Guys, I've said this for years. And this is true of women of all races. Women need to be protected from themselves. They do. This doesn't make them bad people. This doesn't mean that they're flawed. But women, when left to their own devices, are self-destructive. They are. That doesn't mean that it doesn't make them bad people. That's just how they are, man. This is why women need men, to keep them from ending up like this. Women need men to set them on the right path. They need men. Matter of fact, you want to know something? I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what, man. I'll tell you what. Now that I'm thinking about it, Kevin is absolutely right. Women absolutely, positively need men. Okay? Men, we don't need women. We certainly want them. We do not need them. A woman is nothing without a man. Nothing. She is nothing without a man. I will say that again. A woman is nothing without a man. Period. We have all kinds of women who are educated and they have all this money and everything. Doesn't make a bit of difference. They're still miserable. They're still miserable. Well, what about your girl, Donovan? Devin would be nothing without me. Her words, not mine. Would you like to know how I know? Now, I read this letter. I read this letter on the 6th. But I'm going to go ahead and read it. I'm going to go ahead and read it here again. This is just a letter that Dev wrote to me just out of the blue. Just out of the blue. And I'm actually going to have her come on. I'm actually going to have her come on and maybe explain to me and the audience why she just all of a sudden felt the need to just do this. Because this was... Dear Alex, because that's what I go by off camera most of the time. Last night I had a dream. We won the lottery, but somehow it was taken back. Something wrong with the game, but we played again. And this time we won so much money, it was over $60K a month for life. For some reason, it didn't say the total, just how much per month for life. No matter, it was fun. We were so excited. I woke up knowing I have already won the lottery more than once. Every time it counted, but this time it's for keeps. You gave me a second chance. I am the luckiest person in the world. Business endeavors. Wait a minute. Oops. Did I lose my place? Oh, I have 2 jobs now. Help you with your business and to make you happy and add value to your life. I have fixed the inside. Now to revise the outside and become a woman only you have ever known, a woman you created. I'm doing this because I love you, because I need you in my life. And then, of course, she says, not for the money, not for the resources, money, or material things. Stuff can be replaced. So score 1 in the victory column for content. What's his name? Confidence creator. Make no mistake. If I didn't have what I had, Devin would not be. Listen, it's very cute of her to tell me that it's not for the money and resources and all that. But guys, you guys know the deal. You guys know the deal. As much as we would love to think that our women love us for who we are, they love us for what we are and what we can provide. Not to say that this doesn't mean anything, but if I weren't Donovan Sharp, if I weren't Alex Hopkins to the max, this letter wouldn't have gotten written. So listen, I appreciate the sentiment, but it is what it is. You have made me a better person, a better girl, and a better girlfriend. You have uncovered inside of me the motivation and discipline I have only wished to have listening to Ray Lewis and motivational podcasts, wanting but doubting. I always wanted to be a better person. I knew it was inside of me. I did fake it at first. It only took deep-rooted excavating and pulling out all the bad to see and plant the good in me. This is the training process she's referring to. This is what I hope you will reap throughout the future, the good, the loyalty, and the peace, and the knowledge you made the right choice in choosing me. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, you have my, Jesus. You have my soul, my body, my love. I am truly your property. I understand and accept this completely. I have the tools and power to do everything necessary to give you peace, for us to move forward and live the life we both deserve. We deserve greatness. We deserve fun, love. We deserve contentment and happiness. You are worthy of my love, my loyalty, and my adoration. I accept your love and make it my mission, the betterment of our lives and making you happy every day. For thinking I could fake it till I make it or gloss over things that were truly important was a mistake when we first met. I was truly a wreck and thought I was just fine. I hurt myself, pardon me, I hurt myself in ways only I could, that doesn't make any sense there. I am raw, real, and open now. I wish I could go back and start anew. In a way, I hope this is. You know you have changed my life in every way. I want to return the favor and give you peace and contentment. I want you to lay eyes on me and feel proud. I take this relationship very seriously in every way. I hope that together we can move forward with happy thoughts for the future. I want you to see the me that you created for you, not the broken, damaged me that I once was when we first met, for I am no longer that person. I am not perfect, but I damn sure will try to be. You deserve that. You deserve my best every day. We have been through the test of time and hardship and built better through it. I love you and I will stand by your side no matter what. I will represent you well in all situations. I make it my mission to reflect all the good that is in you. My will is to drive your desire, increase your ability to do whatever you set your mind to support you through the good, the bad, and more good. I love you, Alex, Donovan, all of you. I know we are better together, and we will be better than ever. You are an amazing man. I am so glad to have met you. Those are the words of a woman who understood that she was broken, gentlemen. And listen, most women are. Most women are. Now, fortunately, Dev was married for damn near 20 years. She'd been married for 18 years, divorced for 6 months when I met her. So, fortunately, I'm assuming she didn't ride the carousel all through her 20s and 30s. If she did, there's precious little evidence of any of that. Because if she had been single through her whole 20s and 30s just with relationships, there's no way we'd be sitting here right now. I knew she had relationship skills that I could build upon. I also knew that she had some habits that she needed to clean up. This is exactly what we're talking about. This is why women need men. Women are incapable of fixing themselves on their own. Women are incapable of building themselves on their own. They are incapable of fixing themselves on their own, guys. And this woman is the quintessential example. The quintessential example of why women need men. This woman is an absolute dumpster fire. She's a dumpster fire, and she has no idea. No idea.
Because y'all take life in general in your feelings in short term.
There you go.
Man, you're 26 with a high school diploma.
Oops.
Okay? That's just a net of it. And you've already managed to mess up your credit.
Look, oops.
Be quiet.
I'm sorry.
Stop me when I'm wrong. You're 26 with a high school diploma, right?
Yep.
Correct.
See? He's already nailed her. 26 with a high school diploma.
By the age 26, you've already managed to mess up your credit.
Yep.
Correct?
Messed up, yes.
Yes.
See? You see how you see how, again, sisters have an aversion to just answering simple questions. You managed to mess up your credit, yes or no? I didn't ask for any side story. I don't want to know what it was. I want to know what it is. Answer the question. You messed up your credit, yes or no? Ain't nobody got time for a goddamn story. Just answer the question and move on.
Messed it up.
Correct.
And it shouldn't be messed up.
It's not no more.
My God.
Here we go. See?
This
Kevin is getting frustrated with her because he's trying to have a simple conversation to her. A simple conversation with her. This woman is incapable of just having a simple back and forth conversation. Oh my God.
This is the modern
black woman, Kevin. This is the modern black woman. And look how proud she is to be the modern black woman. Look at the smile on that face. Ear to ear, baby. Ear to ear. Oh, she's proud. She's proud. She's a modern woman. She's on Kevin Samuels, girl. You should have seen me on Kevin Samuels. Yeah, girl, I was looking good. My lashes and hair was on point. I showed him. Yeah, how's that working out for you?
This is why so many ladies, I want you to understand.
Kevin is tripping all over himself because he just can't believe what he's doing.
I'm doing this to show you guys why you need men.
There it is.
You're all over.
So you guys, see again, you guys thought I just read that letter just to show. No, no. A woman who understands she needs a man is a woman who might be ready to take the plunge with you. I don't need a man, I want a man. No, you need a man. The first thing women have to do is admit that they need a man. Unfortunately for black women, they think that the admission or the idea that they need a man is somehow weak. No, needing a man doesn't make you weak, ladies. It makes you a woman. It's not a bad thing for you to need a man. The sooner you can admit it, the better off we'll all be.
The place. You have no direction, no focus. Nope. You just live life in a vibe. Nope. That's a child.
Yep.
Children live like that.
Mm-hmm.
Children. No direction. You tell me you have a business, I knew you were going to tell me something along this beauty line because it's not a business, man. It's not a business. It is a.
Kevin, can I say one thing?
No, you can't.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Black women are the only race of women. Can I say one thing? I hate that. Can I say one thing? I hate that shit. Can I say one thing? No, bitch. You've been running off at the mouth now for fucking 20 minutes. No, you can't say one thing.
But what about
Unbelievable. She said, can I say one thing? He said, no. She continues.
It's not okay, so I'm going to talk to it's not a business. And see, the problem is people have allowed this woman to talk too much and no one has sat her down and told her, shut up. Because your mother and father should have put you in some direction in you and told you need to get stable, young lady.
Yeah, she had bad parents. I'm just going to keep it real. She had bad parents. This is the type of girl. This is the type of girl. Listen, she's a good-looking girl. She's probably been pretty her whole life. Mom and dad probably spoil her. She probably threw a tantrum. Her parents are afraid to actually tell her, hey, shut the fuck up. Do XYZ. Why? Because I fucking said so. You can tell. This is Kevin fucking Samuel she's talking to. And she could not give less of a shit. You can always tell the kind of women who have respect for male authority by the way they talk to Kevin. This woman has absolute zero respect for male authority. She is constantly cutting him off. That is masculine.
The profession, if you're going to be this way, you need a profession. Something that's going to be consistent, that's going to be able to be built on. Because the way you're going right now, you won't have a husband or a man. So you're going to have to be able to take care of yourself. I'm just telling you. Bring your father in the house. Bring your father in the room. I'll tell him too. Because, man, at 26 years old, I'm talking to you. And what are you doing with your life in this lash business?
Kevin, go like I be working, baby. Like you have to build things. You don't just have a multi-million-dollar business like open.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Multi-million-dollar business. Oh, here we go. Prosperity preaching.
Wake up.
No, first off, don't you compare yourself to me because we're a different thing. First of all, don't compare yourself to somebody.
It's not a comparison. Like
you don't have a multi. This is what I mean. This is the child. I want you.
Dude, she will not shut the fuck up. Who? Again, gentlemen, if you want to date this woman, that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. Just understand this is what you are going to run into most of the time. Listen, miss me with this off code and don't let her represent. No, this woman is an accurate representation of today's American black women. She's it. She's it. The entitlement, the attitude. And she's actually a decent looking one. She's actually a good looking girl. At about 80, 90 pounds. And you would have you would have the boilerplate edition of the typical American black female.
Quiet. I want you. I'm talking to the audience. You don't have a multi-million-dollar lash business.
Kevin,
That's the foolishness. Audience.
She's like, Kevin, you're not listening, as she's not listening.
This is what I need you to. These women actually believe they are entrepreneurs. They
Kevin,
honestly believe they're business owners. Because I'm going.
Unbelievable. She is telling Kevin that that's his problem. That is his problem. Yo, really? Who bitch this is? Whose bitch is this? Whose bitch is this? Whoever, somebody needs to come get your girl. Somebody needs to come get your girl. Somebody needs to come get this chick. This chick is way out of pocket. Way out of pocket. Come get your woman. Dad, whoever. Jesus.
I'm going past you because you're not taking care of yourself, man. I don't have to listen to you right now because you're not even paying your own bills.
Shit. Look at that. She's all surprised, but he's right. I can't believe it. She's not paying the bills. Devin says she's mimicking him to try to mock him. Yeah, and Kevin he's looking right past that.
You don't pay the mortgage, you don't pay the utilities. You probably still living in the same room you were in high school.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Stop the cap.
You're probably living in the same room you were living in when you were in high school. Absolutely not.
You should live in your parents' house?
We talked about this.
No, answer the question.
Live in your parents' house?
I'm gonna be moving out.
You live in your parents' house soon. How long you been there?
Kevin, obviously.
How long you been there?
She said, Kevin, obviously my whole life. He got her. Yes, she's living in the same room she grew up in. She's been dead. This is why she's acting like a kid. This is why she's acting like a teenager. Jeremiah France, $2 says, new first screening. Do you want or need a man? Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
My whole life.
Right. Have you ever moved out of your parents' house?
No.
Thank you. So I'm talking through you. You're talking like you have answers, and you're 26. And I'll be honest, man. If you were a man, they call you a loser.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Hey,
Kevin.
Listen very closely. This is game right here.
I'm sorry. I'm going to just go there. If you are a man living at home with your parents, no career, no prospects, these so-called businesses, over 25, we will call you a loser.
Finish him.
We would call you a loser. We would call you a loser. You know who calls women losers is EO. EO, on our very first episode, Elite Level Game, he's like, listen, most women are losers, man. He just calls it like it is. Most women are fucking losers. Most women are losers. Listen, if the women want to be treated equally and this and that and the third, okay. If you're a 26-year-old man and you're still living at home with mom or dad, what do you call that man? A loser. So if you think you're equal and a boss bitch and this and that and the other, then guess what? You are also a fucking loser.
And we need to start calling women losers.
Yep. She can't believe it. That's the first time she's ever been called a loser.
Listen, that's your problem. You don't listen.
You don't listen. That's your problem. You don't listen.
What do I need to listen to somebody who's living at home with their mom who can't pay their own bills?
God damn. Oh my goodness. Oh, you guys see what's on the screen? That smile disappeared though, didn't it? That smile disappeared. All that fake femininity shit, that's out the door. Y'all about to see the real whoever the fuck this girl's name is. We'll call her Taekwonda, like the last one. Taekwonda's about to get mad. Nostrils flaring?
No, question. What were you doing at 26? I'm so curious.
What are you doing at 26? I'm so curious. Oh, look. She looked at the camera like she mic dropped. Watch this. This is funny.
You don't listen. That's your problem. You don't listen. You discredit.
What do I need to listen to somebody who's living at home with their mom who can't pay their own bills?
Now listen to this. She thinks that she got him right here.
No, question. What were you?
Question. See the condescension on her face? What were you doing at 26 years old? I'm curious.
What were you doing at 26? I'm so curious. What were you?
Oh, look at that. Ooh, I won the argument. Bitch, you ain't won shit.
What are you doing? Please answer.
I was living in Dallas number one sales rep for a telecommunications company. That's what I was doing.
Bitch, don't you ever compare yourself to men like us. What were you doing at 26? As if to suggest that you and him are the same. What kind of disrespectful hoe asked a 52-year-old millionaire what were you doing at 26? As if to suggest that her situation is the same as hers. Shout out to Alan Roger Curry. He said this on my show years ago. God, years and years ago. God, this is my first studio. This is when I was doing my show on Devin's Mac. Years and years ago. He said, if she doesn't respect men, by the time she gets to high school, she is a lost cause. She is a lost cause. This woman's a lost cause. That's why I put it on the thumbnail, y'all. This woman has positively zero respect for men. None. Her father is an embarrassment as a man. And the reason we know this, look at his daughter. You want to know how good a father is? Look at his kids. Look at his kids. If his son is running afoul of the law, you are a fucked up father. If your daughter has no respect for male authority, you are the bitch. Nigga was married to a wife and he was the bottom. What the fuck kind of nonsense are we doing with our daughters? What the fuck? Where the fuck does this bitch get off talking to a 52-year-old millionaire like this?
No, question. What were you doing at 26? I'm so curious. What were you doing? Please answer.
The nerve. The nerve. But not all black women are like this. Oh no, get you a black queen, nation building, and all this other kind of stuff. Look, if this is what you want to deal with, not mad at you. But you niggas can miss me with this she's off code. Nah, nigga, this bitch is on code. This bitch is the goddamn code. The attitude, the irreverence, the lack of respect. Talking to a 52-year-old millionaire like he's just a nobody, like he's just nothing. Whoever this woman's father is should be ashamed of himself. He should be ashamed of himself. Ain't no way I could ever show my fucking face after seeing my daughter act like this on fucking IG. Hell no. Kevin Samuels is the most recognizable black celebrity on the planet right now, and your daughter is on here looking at him like this? You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself. Whoever's father, this is, you want to know something? Check this out. I don't even put this on her. Listen, we can sit here and talk all the shit we want. We can sit here and talk all the shit we want about her and this and that. Yeah, listen, she's got her flaws. But y'all, this starts at home. It starts at home. What you guys are seeing on your screen is a byproduct of a girl who was raised by a weak father. Weak fathers create out-of-pocket daughters. Look at her. No fucking respect. None whatsoever. None whatsoever. Unfortunately for her, the only way to keep this girl in line is this right here. Oh yeah, she'll be real. Listen, I'll tell you what. Her ass will fall in line then, though, won't she? Her ass will fall the fucking line then, now, won't she?
I was living in Dallas, number one sales rep for a telecommunications company. That's what I was doing.
What? Look at her. Oh, look, mouth is open now. What you got now, bitch? Huh? What you got now? You thought you had him checkmated? I'll tell you where Kevin wasn't at 26. He wasn't at his mama's. He wasn't living with his fucking parents. Philip J, $10, said supporting the message. Appreciate that.
Number one.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, you ain't got nothing with it to say now, do you?
Number one. That's what I was doing.
So you were like working.
I had 2 jobs. I had a corporate job and then I had
Bitch, he had a W-2. He had two W-2 paying jobs at the age of 26. That's what he's trying to tell you. You ain't got a job. You got a hobby you're trying to pass off as a business.
a part-time job. See, don't see why. And what does what I'm doing have to do with you?
But listen,
No. That's my question. You want to do that?
Okay,
what is asking me what I'm doing? Because see, as a man, I have to take care of myself.
Correct.
I couldn't just live at home with my mama because somebody would have called me a loser.
Correct. But I'm not, just because I live with my mama, what makes me, because I live with my mama, a loser? Like,
because you're 26, you live with your mom, and you don't have a fucking job. You're 26, you're a high school graduate, you have bad credit, you're living with your mother, and you don't have a job. That makes you a loser.
Yep.
That's why you're a loser, sweetie. Just because you look half decent with fucking horsehair does not mean you're not a fucking loser. There are a lot of good-looking women who are fucking losers, and she's one of them.
who set these standards? Though?
The world.
Yes.
If you were a man, if you were a man with the acceptable reasons required.
Why are we talking about it?
Christ.
Because that's the problem. Stop. See, this is the problem. You would think that somebody who does not have a clue would not be fighting this much, but they really believe
Kevin is like, he's trying to do the math.
that they got the keys to life. Who set these rules up? What are acceptable reasons for adults to live at home? Adults should be living at home.
Hey, Brass Mustache is in the house. Good to see you in here. Juan from Chicago says, this boils my blood. Man.
Illness, calamity, possibly if you're in college. It is acceptable to live at home,
but none of those conditions apply to her, Kevin.
You have never left the nest. You're not in college. So, at best, you're working. You're not even working a job. You're working a business.
She's got a hobby she's trying to pass off as a business. You know what this girl is? She's a fucking train wreck. That's what this chick is. Her delusion?
Over 9,000!
And you've managed to mess up your credit. Happens. But the fact of the matter is, did you learn the lesson? And I'm not hearing a woman who's learned the lesson.
Kevin,
and this all started. Stop.
She's still talking. Oh my God.
Like, you're not letting
No,
me.
you're immature.
I'm maturing. Like,
No, she is. No. This bitch is a lot of things. Mature isn't one of them. Like, listen. Check this out. Make no mistake. This girl has the mind of a 15-year-old. Man.
No, you're not.
Oh, I'm a woman. I know. Oh, now you. Oh. Well, wait a minute. Hold up.
Hearing a woman who's learned the lesson.
Kevin,
and this all started.
I'm
Stop.
growing. Like, you're not letting me.
No, you're immature.
I'm maturing. Like,
No,
I'm
you're
not.
not.
As a woman.
No, you're.
Yeah, maturing as a woman. Well, wait a minute. What happened to mommy and daddy? What happened to I can't get married at 22 because I'm still a baby. I'm still a little girl. Right? It's just like feminism. Women want all the best parts of feminism without any of the costs.
If you were maturing, you would not be talking the way you are right now.
No, Kevin,
and this is going to because I'm trying to help you from making yourself look crazy. You don't know. You don't realize because do you have any siblings?
Yes.
Oh boy.
My brother now.
Are you a baby? Are you the baby of the family?
No, I have a younger brother.
Well, 26. Okay. So like I was saying, at 26 years old, it would be, as a man, you could not go out into the world and say, hey, I live with my parents.
Nope.
And people not saying, well, why are you living at home? Are you in college? Are you sick or something? No, I'm just, did you move? Why? Well, I'm just trying to get my credit straight and,
And again, that is part of the loser's anthem. Well, the reason I'm still at my mom's, the reason I still live with my mom and dad, the reason I still live with my parents is because I'm trying to get my credit right. I'm trying to save up. See, I don't want to rent. I want to own. That's bullshit. They know they're never going to own. They're not quantifying what number they're going to have to reach to get the fuck out mom and dad's house. Fuck out of here.
I want to leave my mom's house, my parents' house, and I want to get my own home. It's not acceptable for me.
You're absolutely right. Like, moving out is definitely something I should have been moved out. Like, you're absolutely
So why haven't you? Because you're a loser.
right. But now, instead of rushing, I just want to move out when it makes sense. Like,
When is it going to make sense?
I want to buy a house.
Oh, see, here we go. I'm going to buy a house. Here we go.
I want to buy a house.
Ah!
What's wrong with that, Kevin? Do you want, like, what's wrong with that? Like, it seems like everything's wrong. Like, you want me to go out here, pay all this money on rent when I can just go out here and own and pay less?
I don't want you to do it. I want you to go buy. I want you to do all that because you're going to be alone.
Uh-oh.
Because if you say you follow my content, I put a post up last week talking about women who want to be in a long-term relationship, serious relationship, should avoid putting down permanent roots. You have no one to counsel you except you.
Oh.
You are your own best counsel. And I'm sorry, man. You want to be a 26-year-old homeowner and starting a lash business. Do respect, man.
I
Stop.
sell virgin hair extensions. I don't sell lashes.
Whatever you sell.
Kevin's like, it don't matter. It's all the goddamn same.
I'm sorry, Kevin. You have to start somewhere.
Why don't you have a job?
I'm in real estate school as well because I work
Oh
for
my
myself.
gosh, so she is in real estate school. Oh my god. Holy shit. This woman hits all the marks.
Why don't you have be quiet?
I don't need one right now.
It's like, be quiet.
Well, you do. See, one of the major problems is this generation thinks because they can make money in different ways that is what you learn on the job. You don't have any kind of structured thinking.
Hell.
You don't have any kind of systematic thinking. So just because, no, I'm talking through you at this point, man. This is the problem. I don't because you don't even comprehend what I'm saying.
No, she doesn't.
Don't Kevin me. This is what I'm saying. They don't even. You can't sit down and what have you completed since high school?
Like Kevin is stumbling all over himself because he just can't comprehend what the hell is going on. So he asks her what?
What I'm saying.
Kevin.
Don't Kevin me. This is what I'm saying.
He said, "Don't Kevin me."
They don't even. You can't sit down and what have you completed since high school? Boom! Nothing. Not a goddamn thing.
There it is. He got her. That's it. She ain't completed shit. She couldn't even think of a lie to tell. And Kevin just got her. Boom. Not a goddamn thing.
You have not completed it. You got a high school diploma, and the last thing you completed was something that was compulsory. After that, you just stop. Flutter. You have nothing. You have, man. If you are not going to be a wife, which you're definitely not, as an adult, as an adult.
See, she's like, Kevin, stop. You're hitting me in the truth.
You are going to have to be able to take care of yourself for the rest.
Smoke some with Loop says her voice is giving me a headache. Listen, guys, I'm sorry to have to do this to you. But this is necessary. This is necessary. We got a lot of black men who are watching me for the very first time. I got to let you know. Listen, I'm not going to discourage you from dating sisters. That's all good. But this is what you're dealing with.
Of your life. Life is not a joke. It is not a game. And I am tired of seeing our black women walk through life like it's a goddamn game. What have you completed since high school?
Nothing.
Honestly, Kevin, if you want to get technical, nothing.
If you want to get technical, nothing. But we all got to start somewhere, right?
I'm trying, like, honestly, I was very unfocused. You know, I was worried about the wrong things. I wanted to go out. I wanted to be cute. Now I'm cracking it. I had to come to a realization. Everybody has a job in this world, and I'm just not meant to really. I'm meant to, and you're gonna laugh at me, but I'm meant to be my own boss.
Oh my God!
Like I'm a people person. I'm really good with people. Like you said, this is a people's world. I'm really good with people. I'm really good at communicating, and I work hard. So what's wrong with me wanting to build my business? You don't think that
because you don't know anything. See,
exactly.
Excuse me. Be quiet. I let you say. Don't overtalk me. I'm gonna tell you everything wrong. See what they've allowed women to do is say everybody got jobs, and because I am a higher level mover, I don't need a job. I need to take this. No, that means you're uncooperative, undisciplined, and lack structure.
This is funny. And this goes for both men and women. There's a reason why. There's a reason why there are far more employees than there are bosses and entrepreneurs. Because being an entrepreneur is not easy, guys. Being a business owner is not easy. That's why most people can't do it. Listen, a lot of people want to be their own boss and, I don't want to work for somebody else. And listen, man, that sounds all great and everything. That sounds all rosy. But what people fail to understand is that when you work for yourself, you go from having one boss to having about 20 bosses. And those who are entrepreneurs, real entrepreneurs, you guys know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. People think because they have a smartphone and opinion, they think, well, hell, if Donovan can do it, I can do it. Hell, Alpha Male Strategies became a millionaire just doing cell phone videos. If he can do it, I can do it. Nah, fam, it don't work that way. AMS was not an overnight success. AMS had what it took to be successful long before anybody knew who he was. Oh, no. Nope. See, that's the problem. This is the problem with most women. They think that all these social media influencers, dude, social media and YouTube, isn't it like what, only 5%? Only 5% of all YouTube channels have over 100,000 subscribers. Isn't it some crazy number like that? It is very, very difficult. Very, very difficult to run your own business. I should know. I've run 3 of them now. Yes, it is gratifying and it is definitely rewarding. But guys, my blood pressure wasn't up at 225 over 180 in Phoenix for no fucking reason. You understand what I'm saying? People think that being an entrepreneur is being able to, sitting out on a beach with your laptop and being able to just be a nomad. No, it takes work, and a lot of it. It takes a lot of consistent work. Days off, forget it. Forget it. I think it was Mark Cuban or some entrepreneur said, listen, man, entrepreneurs are the only people who work 80 hours a week so that we don't have to work 40. Yes, there are benefits to being your own boss and this and that and the other, but guys, it is not easy. I'm not saying this to discourage anybody, but women like her thinks that being your own boss is easy. Dude, how long was I on YouTube? I was on YouTube for 2-3 years before I started to make any money. And that was with all the setbacks. That was with all the setbacks. This woman thinks, all right, I'll just, have a nail and lash business and become a multimillionaire. She's got no idea. She has no idea. This bitch doesn't know what she doesn't know. This is the problem with men and women alike. Listen, I'm not saying this to discourage anyone from doing whatever it is that you want to do. Just understand that being an entrepreneur, owning a business, is not as glamorous as you might think. Yes, it is rewarding, but I'm telling you, there's a price to be paid. Truth be told, I probably shaved between 5 and 7 years off of my life. Truthfully, I'm being real with you. If I get to 70 years old, thumbs up. Thumbs up. Anything I get over 70, to me, that's all bonus. That's bonus for me. I'm good with that. Honestly, I plan to die, if I'm lucky, between 70 and 75. That's just the nature of the beast, man. That's the nature of the beast. Now, I wouldn't change anything for the world, but guys, there are costs to this. I have sacrificed my health, my youth. I mean, this one has no idea what she thinks she wants to get into. Mr. Shane Vicious, $5, says, I'm amazed that Kevin has the patience to converse with these hags for such a long period of time. Her stupidity makes my head hurt. Yeah, Kevin is actually, he profits from stuff like this. I think this video has like 400,000 views, and it's probably fully monetized. So really, the joke's on her.
And that is the one thing you need to build a consistent business that produces year over year. Structure. You have never worked in an organization over 4 years with people. You don't know how to work under a deadline, how to work on a project, how to get things done, how to follow instructions, how to not lead. You are used to just talking and getting over on the bullshit.
Oh!
And see...
Yep, see that smile on her face? That is confirmation that what Kevin said is 100% true.
One of the major things you learn when you go work for somebody else is how to follow.
That's right.
You learn how organizations work. You learn how to be an effective leader and manager, because one day you will have employees. All you're used to doing is taking care of your own selfishness.
And running off at the mouth.
You're used to doing what you do, worrying about you. That means even if you're great at what you do, people who move like you tend to be terrible bosses. Because they
and why? Because I wouldn't be able to.
Because you have. Where do individual contributors practice people skills?
There you go. It jobs, guys. See, people think that school is where you learn social skills. When elementary, middle. Listen, and college, elementary, middle school, high school, college, definitely helps you with social skills. But what really puts the finishing touches on those social skills is at work. At work, you're having to deal with people you don't like, having to deal with workplace politics, having to deal with a boss you don't like, having to deal with someone who's a dumbass who shouldn't be making more than you. This woman has no idea how any of this stuff works. How the hell does she think she's going to run a multi-million-dollar corporation? Where's she getting that from?
But honestly, Kevin, my people skills is on 100. Like literally, like I know I'm like my people skills is literally like.
She said her people skills is on 100. Oh my God. Sweet mother of God. Jay Blaze says her eyes told me she questioned her plan. Yep.
Anything, that's what saves me. You're right. Like maybe I might not have like structure and Kevin. Why do you gotta why everything gotta be negative from you? Why can't
because
you get the positive?
I'm twice your age and I know more than you.
No! He said I'm twice your age and I know more than you.
And the fact of the matter, and the fact that I do, you should be listening instead of talking so much.
Kevin, but you're judging me and you're not letting me
No, see.
You're goddamn right I'm judging you.
And let's just say I am judging you. I'm judging you based on the fact of your ignorance. Oh. You don't know what you don't know. And you're sitting in front.
I literally just said that.
Somebody who's been where you have been, sat down, had a Coke and a sandwich. You're still talking like you just discovered something. I know what you're talking about, man. This is reproducible. You can find people who are great individual contributors on the basketball court.
She's not even listening. She is not even listening.
And great players who make horrible coaches. True. Bottom line is, man, you just said it. You're a free spirit and you're worried about you and you're just out doing your thing. Mm-hmm. That means you worry about you. But when you become a boss and a leader, your goal is not what you want. You got to get your people what they want so they'll help you get what you want.
She's not even listening, guys. Not even listening.
But see, you learn that when you go work for somebody else, but you go pay your dues. With your generation, everybody wants to jump from being a damn student to being a leader.
Bingo. You see that? They want to go from being a student to being a leader. Everybody wants to go from high school to the NBA. It doesn't work that way. You ain't Kevin Garnett. You ain't Kobe Bryant. You're not Daryl Dawkins. May God rest his soul. You ain't any of those dudes, man. Those are once in a generation type talents. She says my people skills are on 100. No. The reason why you think your people skills are on 100 is because the men you deal with only deal with you because they want to fuck. That's it. That's it. You see, this is another woman who won't admit to herself or anybody else that the reason why she is where she is because of the way she looks. And that's really nothing to be proud of. My people skills are on 100. No, they're not. Dudes deal with you because they want to fuck. That's it. Ain't nobody dealing with you because of your people skills. Fuck out of here. Dom Smith, $5 says, thank you a million. You, Kevin Samuels, and others opened my eyes as a man in a lot of ways dealing with women. Keep being great, fam. Appreciate that, Dom. Thank you very much.
Not doing anything in between. You have not, and you've not done. You haven't even done it in college. You didn't complete college. College just says a couple of things. One, that you can complete a course, that you can actually show up and do tasks. But when you quit stuff, people look at your resume and it's just jumping all over the place. So yeah, what you're doing right now, what other options do you have? You don't have any high income skills.
Nope.
You have, what do you have for a high school degree? High school diploma.
Dude, he is about to ask her a poignant question, and she's just not listening.
What do you have as a high school diploma that you, without your mouth, could go out into the market and could command a living wage?
Nothing, Kevin. Nothing. Nothing at all.
Answer this question. What job do you
I
know?
ask you a question. You don't. So, gentlemen, ladies, when they answer a question with a question, it's a disingenuous deflection.
There it is. Dude, Kevin's taking her to school now. Did you hear what Kevin said? When you answer, when a woman is answering a question with a question, that is a disingenuous reflection. The answer is no. She does not have any marketable skills that could earn her a decent wage on the market. She knows that. That's why she answered Kevin's question with a question. She knows, and you can see the look on her face. She knows Kevin's right about her. That's why she's got that slight grin. Dark Knight, $10. Appreciate the super chat. Says, this is really sad, man. These modern women would rather struggle their entire youth than submit to a man. She will only wake up once she hits the wall and have no choice but to submit. God almighty. Jay Blaze on the Sharp Stream side says, but Kevin, I can lay on my back. Yeah, but the older you get, the less dudes are going to want you to lay on their back.
When they answer a question with a question, it's disingenuous and deflection. This 26-year-old woman thinks she's going to ask me, who has a resume a mile long. I don't need to justify myself to you.
Oh!
Okay, so let me answer the question.
What skills do you have with a high school diploma that you could walk into a recruiter or an open job market and they would pay you what? What, the French toast?
As far as skills on paper, I guess nothing.
Right.
Because I guess personality,
so what is
personality, hard work, all the bullshit resume fillers.
That means you're a minimum wage worker.
Oh my God. Oh no, he didn't. No, he didn't.
No, the fuck you didn't.
Oh no, this is the bomb he just dropped on her right here. This is it.
As far as skills on paper, I guess nothing.
Right.
Because I guess personality,
so what does that mean? You're a minimum wage worker.
No, the fuck you didn't.
That's it. That's it. That's it. She is a minimum wage worker. She can listen. She has the skills to drop the McNuggets at McDonald's, and you better drop them motherfuckers fresh too. I like my McNuggets fresh, guys. God, chicken McNuggets sound so good right now, dude. When you're not eating junk, oh yeah. Like, dude, off the topic quickly. Devin and I were watching something yesterday, and we saw that we were watching The Resident, and we saw this table of cupcakes, and we're both looking at this. We paused it and looked at the screen longingly. Cupcakes. All right, sorry about that. Let's continue.
But that's the thing, though. I'm a worker. That's the thing, Kevin. I'm not a worker.
See, there it is. She just told on herself. You're not a worker. No, you are not.
The reason she's not a worker, she's living. How much you pay for rent?
There it is. See, there it is. This is so funny. Every time he asks her a question she knows the answer to that proves his point, she laughs. She laughs because she knows he's right. She knows he's right.
See, when you live in the comfort of mommy and daddy's house, and she doesn't have to pay rent, utilities, the reality hasn't sunk in with her. She thinks she's a boss.
I love how he's talking through her. This is great.
We got so many women out here doing this shit. And this is why so many of you young ladies.
Hey, real talk. They better drop those McNuggets fresh. Like, I'm not here for stale chicken McNuggets. Hell no.
Are unfit for relationships.
If I'm gonna eat that mystery meat Shaped like dinosaurs. This shit's better be fresh.
Because your egos are out here and your head is out here and you're talking all this shit like you're something.
Oh yeah, Street Fighter 88. She's living rent free. She lives with her mama and her daddy. That's why she has all this goddamn bravado. She ain't experienced life yet.
You're living in your mom and daddy's house and you've never even had to sit down and pay a bill, pay a mortgage, pay something, make deadlines, make sure that this shit stays on. You go to the refrigerator, food is there because they put it in there. The lights are on, the utilities are, everything works because they did it and it's comfortable. You live better than you can afford to live. If your mother and father were called home to glory, you have minimum wage skills like we all had coming out of high school. You have not improved your skill sets. So you can say what you want to, but when you go out into the job market and have to apply for a job, because if all of a sudden if the United States outlawed your business tomorrow, made selling hair extensions illegal, and you had to go get a job, what kind of job would you get?
Wendy's. She'd be at Wendy's. And I like Wendy's. I like Wendy's nuggets too. And bitch better drop them fresh there too. Real talk.
Point. I'm also in real estate school though as well.
Oh my god.
Because I also want to get into.
Oh my god. Look at Kevin. Look at Kevin.
You know, also like maybe like because my parents.
See, she's in real estate school. What else is there? She's enrolled at DeVry University. She's enrolled at the University of Phoenix online. What else is there? What else is there? She's going to paralegal school online, right? What else is she? Oh, she's also in beauty school, right? She's going to be a nail tech. See that? See that?
They're landlords, so we have properties already to where like they rent out and stuff. But what I
brass mustache is stupid talking about nugget poke bowl. Nah, man, I can't do that.
So in other words, when real estate understands something, ladies understand. When men hear you in real estate, all we hear is you want free money. Women go into real estate.
Oh, Street Fighter 88's done fucked up now. You done fucked it up for everybody, Street Fighter 88. He said Wendy's nuggets are the best of any fast food chain. Negative. Negative. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. 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 Wendy's nuggets are very good. Wendy's nuggets are good. McDonald's nuggets are the best. Even though they might not really be chicken all the way.
With the hopes of taking a little bit of money and making these incredible home purchases.
There it is.
You all have.
Yeah, she wants to flip houses. This, I mean, like, again, this is what he said to her earlier. This is exactly what he said earlier, man. Like, she's all over the place. No, OnlyFans is not, OnlyFans is not options. Ooh, Cane's, that's a good one. Ooh, Chick-fil-A has a really good chicken nuggets, too.
The same listings in the same place. Now, here's the thing. You go ask these real estate moguls what they're really selling. Where's your last open house?
I'm in real estate school, Kevin.
Right. How long you been in it?
I've been in real estate school since the beginning of September.
Right.
Oh my God. This woman just displayed every sign of deception there is. Just watch this.
I'm in real estate school, Kevin.
Right.
I'm gonna hit this every time we see deceptive body language.
How long you been in it?
I've been in real estate school since
This is her looking off and to the left, trying to think of an acceptable answer.
Like the beginning of September.
There we go. See that? Like the beginning of September.
Right.
I'm online on the Etsy shop.
Online. There we go. There it is.
So, hey.
Street Fighter 88 says McDonald's nuggets 1% chicken, 99% shame. Hell yeah. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. Actually, I changed my mind. Chick-fil-A has the best nuggets. They have the best nuggets. McDonald's nuggets are my favorite guilty pleasure. Chick-fil-A is the best.
Extensions?
Correct.
Real estate. So so I know
real estate and hair extensions.
some extremely successful real estate salespeople.
So you mean I can go to this? So I can go to this bitch's place of establishment. I can get my lashes, my extensions, and my house all in one stop. This bitch finna be rich. This bitch finna be rich. God damn, I ain't never heard of that. That's almost like anybody who listens to Jimmy Buffett. He's got this fictional character. He might have known who she was. Desdemona runs the space station and bait shop. For all you parrot heads out there. You know, Desdemona is building a rocket ship. I think we've heard and seen enough, guys. I think we've heard and seen enough. Hell, even Hipster Donovan knows. Even Hipster Donovan knows when to, oh my God. Like I said, man, to any brother, to any black man, to any black supremacist who wants to watch this and be all in my comments and why do you hate black women and this and that. Listen, I don't hate black women. I just don't date them. Just because I don't fuck with them doesn't mean I hate them. Shit, my mama's black, remember? My sisters are black. But this woman is not the exception to the rule. This woman is not off code. Okay? This woman is on code. This woman is the embodiment. This woman is the embodiment of the typical American black female. You can argue with me until you're blue in the face. That doesn't change the truth. And you caping up for these basic bitches, trying to sell horsehair, passing it off as virgin hair. Listen, you can deal with that if you want to, and I'm not saying that you can't have a decent relationship with one of these broads. Just understand, you have to deal with them in a certain way. You have to deal with them as they are. Don't deal with them as you're defending them. Well, not all black women. Yeah, damn near all of them. Well, I know a black woman who is fit and feminine and
Stop the cap.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You lying ass niggas lying in the comments just to win an argument.
Stop the cap.
Stop the cap, man. Stop the cap. Listen, if you want to date black women, cool. Like, I'm not, like, listen. It's just like eating the booty. Not something I would do, but if that's what you want to do, I'm not mad at you. Just understand that this is what you're dealing with. Okay? You're not dealing with Claire fucking Huxtable, y'all. You're not dealing with the way society would want you to think that black women are. No. You're dealing with American black females. Only when brothers can accept black women for who and what they are can they begin to truly understand them. And when you truly understand women, that's when you can truly learn to love them. That's really what it comes down to. Listen, date the sisters, man. Listen, this is a good looking girl. I'm not going to sit here and say she's not. I'm not going to sit here and say I wouldn't smash. We all would. Not from the back, because I'm a hair puller, and that would not end well. But stop denying who and what you're dealing with. Date black women. You need to do it from a position of knowledge and strength. This woman is not off code. This woman is on code. And the sooner brothers can wrap their minds around this concept, the better off we will all be. The better off we'll all be. Fantastic show today, guys. Fantastic show today, guys. Oh, boy. Oh, the chicken nugget conversation. Roscoe Johnson says, how do I tell the queens from the jesters? You know, that's a good question. I don't know, to be honest with you. Street Fighter 88 says she probably had a stepdad. Maybe. Jay Blaze on the Sharp Stream side says Chick-fil-A always had a line around the block, right? Slapduck says, I heard Mickey D's nuggets are 40% corn. I don't know that I could. I don't know what is in McDonald's chicken McNuggets. but they're really good. They're not Chick-fil-A, but they're really good. They're really, really good. Dre Aaron says, I find this, Kevin Samuels, and Fresh and Fit very beneficial, even therapeutic for my job. You know, the interesting thing about all three of us, and again, I'm not drawing comparisons to Kevin and Fresh and Fit, but the interesting thing is, a little known fact, myself, Kevin Samuels, and Myron Gaines, we are all left-handed. We're all lefties. We're all southpaws. We're all southpaws. David is in the house. Good to see you. Yeah. Oh, yes. Dirty Dan says she's in hairdressing school. Nursing school. Yes. Yes. Yeah, dude, Cane's chicken tenders are... Popeye's got some nice chicken. Popeye's got some good chicken tenders, too. Rebel 150 says Popeye's chicken sandwich are fire. It is, but Chick-fil-A's got the best chicken sandwich. Oh, yesterday was National Chicken Sandwich Day. I wouldn't know. Guys, be sure to get your hands. Be sure to get your hands on my new free ebook. 14 questions she'll ask on the first date and how to correctly respond. It is absolutely free. Just go to donovansharp.com/newsletter, plug in your very best email, and the book is yours. All kinds of good information in there, as well as really big-time coupons. Big-time coupons on my courses. We got 50% coupons in that book. So if you're looking for 50% coupons, if you're looking to get a course of mine or 7 at a really good price, get your hands on that ebook, man. It's chock full of that stuff. That is going to do it for this, the 803rd edition of TSR Live. My thanks to all of my super chatters, all of my sharpshooters, all of my snipers. Be sure to sign up for SharpStream on sharpstream.com for Android or iOS. Thanks for watching.